she want to be loved by anyone.
Assassin bitch. Hey Shadows, how's it going? Shadowsick here. Welcome to Out of the Box. It is 11 PM. Yeah, just thought I'd try doing it out of the box in this attire, and it's not really working out for me. These are a bit clunky. But yeah, welcome to Out of the Box. And that dance was hard and looked really bad on the feedback, but oh well, shit happens. So yeah, welcome to Out of the Box. It's been a while, new setup, don't mind the mess. But yeah, it's different. It's a different area. It's a different place. I feel a bit more far away now. I'm not so up close, which kind of sucks. I kind of have to like get on the bed to get close. You know, hey, how's it going? But yeah, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I mean, what can you do? And I've bent my hidden blade, shit. But anyway, welcome to Out of the Box. Let's just get straight into the topics, you know, no need for an introduction. You kind of know how the Out of the Boxes go. Okay, it's been a while, not too much topics. Facebook pages that post stupid shit. Now, I remember putting this up a little while ago, and hopefully it's still kind of fresh in my mind of why I wanted to talk about it. But basically, Facebook pages that you follow, that you like, that after a while they lose their touch, so to speak. You know, like comedic kind of Facebook pages where they post videos and they put all this effort into their video. I mean, I'm the one to talk, you know, I'm kind of slowly starting to barely post anything on my Facebook pages, but ignore that for now. But basically, what people do is they post other people's videos. You know, like for example, a comedian that I watch and he does really funny videos. I'm like, this guy's funny, I'm gonna like his page, so anytime he uploads a video, I want to see it on my feed because it's hilarious. Now he's like, I've unliked him, but he was like sharing videos and being like, oh my god, when this happens, or like, oh my god, this, or just little emojis, and that's it. Nothing actually funny, nothing related to him at all. Just some other video that he decided to share and is all like, ha ha ha, oh my god, this and all this shit. And it's like, come on man, don't fucking, you know, if it's not related to you, I only like the page for you. Look, I don't care if you want to not post for a few months. That's totally cool. I'm probably not even gonna notice. But don't be posting other people's shit just to kind of keep something going, you know? If you don't have anything to post that isn't you, don't fucking post it. Just leave it. Just be quiet for a while. Be dead for a while, you know? Just come back later, full swinging when you have something. That's what all I'm asking for, you know? Don't be all like doing your skit and everything and then the next day upload like that moment when or this game would be so fun to play with a couple or like with your girlfriend or partner or whatever. It's like, mate, no one gives a shit, you know? Just fuck off with your sharing shit and just, I mean, you could share stuff related to your page. Like if you're a page like Halo related and you share something Halo related, that's totally cool. That counts. But if you're something like a comedian, and yeah, I get it, you don't always have material, then think about some material. Don't repost something that's old of yours and be like, throwback, or post something that someone else and goes, oh my god, relatable. Just leave it. Just fucking leave it, you know? Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Just you go think about your stuff and we'll wait. We can wait. It's fine. But it's just shit like that pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off, if you follow something like tattoos, for example. Follow a page that posts tattoos. I love that shit. But if they start to post fucking, that moment when, or like, what that kid found in his basement, you don't know, click here to find out. Oh my god, it's crazy. Like, posting stuff that isn't even relevant. Basically, this is what this should be about, is that don't post shit that ain't relevant to your fucking page. You know, posting news or shit about a fucking meme, because memes are fucking stupid. You remember me saying that? Don't post that shit. If it's related to your page, sure. If I'm following a page to do with memes or cats or fucking women, yes, post that, because you're meant to be posting stuff in relation to that. If you're fucking posting something like, I don't know, fucking, it's a page where I'm like, oh, I like this page because it's got tattoos on it, and it's posted fucking shit about Halo. Even though I love Halo, it's not technically what I like the page for. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? But I mean, that's just me. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. Multiplayer achievements. Fuck multiplayer achievements, man. Because as much as I love multiplayer, I'm not really a multiplayer kind of guy. Halo multiplayer, best multiplayer ever. Fucking hands down. shut the fuck up, hands down. What pisses me off is the fact that some games, there should be a way for you to like complete like 100% the game if you get all the campaign achievements, not the multiplayer achievements. Like I feel like there's some games out there that try a bit too hard to be relevant, you know, like Juice 2 for example, racing game, not a favourite for a lot of people, not that popular at all. Juice 2, probably a very very fun racing game for me. I fucking loved that game, but I got all the campaign achievements. It took me a long time. The longest and hardest one was getting 50 million points in a row without stopping, which was a fucking nightmare, but I got there in the end. I got there. But what frustrated me about it was the fact that once I finished all those achievements, I was like, fuck yeah, did it, woo, done. They were like, oh no, you can't actually do that, you gotta do the online achievements, which is basically the same thing as the story achievements, except online with other players. No, you can't boost it because fuck you. Oh, the server's down. Oh, too bad, too sad. No one ever plays that game. I jump on that game, 0 people online. Fucking the servers aren't even working. Same with fucking Need for Speed Carbon, zilch. Fucking other games like Far Cry and stuff like that, zilch. You know, it's unless you get a bunch of people together, which can be fun from time to time, but it's really hard because, you know, I'm a fucking loner. I have barely any friends that actually want to play games with me anyway. But unless you buy them an Xbox or at least a copy of the game, they're not gonna do it with you. I might as well be a fucking own like achievement hunter and be like, oi, you guys work for me, fucking let's do this achievement. I got copies, let's do it. It's basically the only way you can do some multiplayer achievements. Like Halo 4. No one wants to play that shit anymore. You know, like barely anyone plays Halo 4. Yes, Halo 4 was okay. It's not my favorite Halo. Probably, I'm sorry to say, Halo 5's kind of stepping it up a little bit above it. But no one barely plays that game. If you want to do achievement hunting, even on Reach, no, barely anyone plays that anymore. I mean, there has been a bit of uprise in it because it's backwards compatible, but barely ever now. So it's quite hard to do multiplayer achievements. So I wish there was a way to separate them. If you want to tackle the multiplayer achievements, you do you, boo-boo. If you want to tackle the campaign achievements, you do you, boo-boo. If you wanted to do both, do both. If you wanted to just do multiplayer, it'd be cool that it gave you 100% completion for multiplayer. If you just wanted to do multiplayer, do that. I mean, yeah, me wanting to be a completionist, I'd want to do everything, but at least give me the option if I just want to do the campaign in that specific game until I can find the friends to actually help me with the online achievements. Like with Halo Reach, for example, I barely knew anyone with the game, barely knew anyone with the DLC, but I managed to find a few blokes, signed in a few extra guests so that we had a bit more players, and we boosted those achievements. Now I know boosting is frowned upon, but that was fun. Doing it with those group of guys and fucking getting all those achievements was fun. Even if there was a 1 or 2 guest players just standing there idle to kind of help the match because no one else really had the DLC. It was quite hard to find people with the DLC. So once we finally got those achievements and I 100%ed Halo Reach, that was probably proudest 100% ever, 100%ing that game. Proudest. And I'd like to be able to do that again, but it's really hard to do it, so I just wish that we can kind of separate it. End of that topic. Next topic. I feel like I'm going over 10 minutes already. Okay, I think I've already talked about this topic. Girls bitching about guys and thinking they're all the same. It constantly comes up. I constantly bring it up because it happens all the time. I come across a lot of girls that bitch, or even especially lately, like memes or pictures like, oh, he's a fuckboy if he does that. Oh, he's this and this and this. All guys do this, all guys do that. It's not true. That's basically brushing over the topic. I feel like I've talked about this already. I don't know why I rewrote it. Yeah, I don't know why I rewrote it, but basically, yeah, just give each guy a chance. Not all guys are the same. There's a lot of guys that kill stuff for women in returns to other dudes, like other dudes that want to impress a girl or do this for a girl, like, I don't know, buy her flowers or do something very old school like that. And then the girl's just like, what a fuckboy buying me flowers, fuck off. And then the guy's like, the fuck, I was just trying to be nice and buy you flowers. But whatever. What I'm saying is that girls are taking some guys for granted because they've been treated like shit in the past. And it continues the cycle. Girls get treated like shit by asshole guys, then those girls will eventually treat those guys like shit, those nice guys, and then they'll become assholes too. So it's kind of a never-ending cycle, and I have talked about this before. But you just need to give guys a chance. Girls need to give guys a chance, guys need to give girls a chance, girls need to give girls a chance, and guys need to give guys a chance. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just give people a chance. Don't judge a book by its cover. You know, I remember running into this dude that like fucking had like full-on big tattoos and big huge dude, and he was a really, really, really nice guy. Totally cool. Loved fucking all sorts of similar stuff to me, like gaming, anime, all that shit. Same with an elderly man about in his 80s or close to 90s. Loves anime. Loves the shit out of it. Reads mangas and all that shit. Crazy shit, right? Fucking ran into an elderly couple walking around with my tats out. They thought they were lovely. funny. I was thinking they were looking at me in disgust when they were like, they approached me and said, your tattoos are very nice. What are they? And I said, oh, they're for my family tree. And they're like, oh, that's very lovely. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So don't judge a book by its cover. That's basically the moral of this topic. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. So guys and gals, give people a chance. Don't judge a book by its cover. Not all guys and gals are the same. We're all different. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So please hit a like if shit is enjoyed. Subscribe for more. It would help me a lot. And I'll see you in the next episode whenever I make. Stay awesome. I know you all. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Here. Oh my. Come back soon.
You poor bastard. Fuck this shit, I'm out.